They had some fun, visited a lot of them. And I asked her yesterday, I said, why do you do that? So I need to release it in other ways, and that's how I do it.
Hand in the past, which could be a key in this her to the championship.
And even in an interview during the... and she's got to fight fire with fire here tonight.
And I think that's what we're fighting. It's about inflicting damage on your opponent.
If you're...
Would have missed me, huh?
Knoxville in front of her family and friends.
Sort of her thing, her being Bianca, one of her strikes can turn a competitor's lights out.
Humble.
Viciously stomps.
Bianca have to do to retain?
Bianca needs to go. You are not.
Keep it clean, ladies.
You're not going for her.
And what about Asuka?
Experience a much longer tenure in this game than
athleticism with the champion Bianca Belair.
You notice how Bianca's talking a little smack to
hired a couple of weeks ago. She thought Asuka was out to congratulate coming for celebration.
Belair launches Asuka to the. And this, I was going to say it's a smart strategy by Belair.
Driving the champ into the
spout of herself, Asuka. Maybe. And opponents learn from these things. If you ever get another chance, you're going to approach it differently.
Oh, German suplex. Win the matchup and a kick out by Belair.
Slinking into the armbar, but Belair stacking the shoulders
of Belair. Now this does numerous things. It takes the power
at backlash by Io Sky of damage.
Belair rolling Asuka up. Belair again showing off her power. Went for a vertical suplex. Asuka by Asuka. Frequent covers here against the champion to try to
ear to ear.
Clown-like.
In the heat of battle against the challenger coming for your champion. I don't know what will. Career that no one is ready for Asuka.
The arm of Belair. Base.
And Asuka just relying on her submission.
Again using the hair to her advantage.
To be of herself. Look at Asuka trying to strike her way back. Bianca almost mocking you in the heat of battle. Fighter is to remain calm in the heat of battle, and that's exactly
of this match for Belair's raw win feet. Belair uses the ropes to get back to her, continuing to try to keep Asuka away.
And this is what Asuka needed to avoid.
Belair! A suplex and a... Asuka, though, Asuka's got to be careful. Most of the trends in the United States right now.
Why wouldn't it be? We've already crowned a new world heavyweight to come tonight.
Not to mention Roman and... This is Night of Champions at the here.
Kick right to the body of the...
Now Belair looking to out-pack. Been through all the battles. She's prepared for everything. Has to kick out at 2.
Right to the heart of the champion. And look at the smile. #1 on the list. Most terrifying right now.
Yeah, no fake game.
It's
Caroline again.
Like Asuka does, the strength doesn't need to be a factor.
Hoist! And Belair just plants the challenge.
Take a look at the impact. Champion. But credit to the challenger, Asuka.
Still so much more to come. At night of the Raw Women's Champion, Asuka the challenger, looking for the Asuka, has to roll through, shoulders down, and a kick
down again
for the title. Belair able to reverse.
Fast.
And a kick on the side of the. Watch the velocity of this kick.
Speed was the sickening thud at its conclusion.
Asuka driven through the ropes out to the. Belair prevents herself.
Bring it inside.
Asuka driven spine point as we look yet again at the.
Wait out there.
It drags her back out. Referee Jessica Carr at a count of 5.
Belair putting the challenger in the ring first and lost Bianca.
Yeah, but Belair now able to counter.
Hey, that's one way to get your game plan back on track.
Belair continues the pressure. Belair has been kicking. Belair able to scoot out of harm's way.
Asuka.
Asuka wisely getting her shoulders up. Now Belair. This is the miss of the miss.
I was able to get out of the way just in time because of attacks for the past several minutes.
What?
And then Now Belair looking for the KOD. She was blinded. Asuka with a kick to the back of the neck.
Here's your winner, Asuka.
Asuka steals.
Whatever you will, but just make sure.
So what does Asuka do?
She actually taped. This is a technique I believe she may have learned. A series of brutal
Knocks ended. The longest women's champion. Bella, because Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow. The new women's champion.
gained the women's championship. Incredibly, the second of two. And new